Another police taking a look at everybody taking part to this event. They're not just disobeying the law, basically. So we have a Suzuki GSX-8T. This is a limited version. However, I just wanted to. Okay, so after an emergency stop to change the batteries, which probably died on my previous ride of the Suzuki 8T, which was limited to 35 kilowatt. Now let me try out the Suzuki 8TT, and in this case is not limited to 35 kilowatt, and also there is all the modes can be used and changed with traction control, riding modes and everything are now free to use on the unrestricted version. So I want to see how it feels. Definitely there is more power. So they have set up this for me. So the traction control is level 2. I think there's four levels and off. And then the acceleration modus, whatever that might be, is set on B, so they have A, B, C, D, I think. So it's a not too aggressive setup. Also, the difference between the Suzuki 8T and the Suzuki 8TT is not much. I think you'll tell me it's mainly the looks. There's a different light in the front. There's this little windshield, which actually is not too bad. Removes a little bit of the wind from my chest and puts it a little bit higher on my neck. Definitely there is a little bit more of power on the bike. I'm interested to see if there's any difference on the handling, because on the 8T I got the feeling that the front was sometimes a little bit light, some vibration, and I think there's a little bit of that on this one as well. So the riding position is pretty much the same. So it definitely feels like there's more, other than the design, there's nothing really changing. Obviously, without being restricted, I do feel that there's a little bit more available power. A little bit more Perhaps a little bit more engine braking as well, but I don't think it's a huge difference. This one still has a little bit of the slight jerkiness of the throttle. Definitely has more power, but it's linear power. I didn't feel it like, you know, brute. Didn't feel like a brute power that you can't control, or that just sends you backwards. Yeah, definitely more fun than the tamed 35 kilowatt version. And again, so look, in this turn, I started feeling like the vibration of the handlebars, which is not super inspiring for stability. I don't know if it's part of the road that might have a little bit of bumps, and then you really feel that vibration through the handlebars. But definitely more fun with a greater power availability. And let's say this is a more middle setting, so yeah, it definitely has more power and can give you a little bit more fun. Again, I like the sound. Maybe an arrow exhaust would make it a little bit more deep and remarkable, like what it does in my Vulcan S. Hey sheep. Another police. Taking a look at everybody taking part in this event. They're not just disobeying the law, basically. So yeah, adding to my evaluation here, I think this is it's a comfortable motorcycle. It absorbs the bumps well. The seat is very comfortable. This unrestricted version is more responsive, more fun than the 35 kilowatt version. Still not a huge engine braking, but enough to help when you need to slow down. The meters are actually enough for me to see behind me. Also a good thing.